job, MP. See you. They're a good team, so we got you. So we're gonna win.
Just do what you did last time.
The National Basketball Association and the Miami Heat are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Fans, single game tickets and ticket packages are still available for upcoming Heat home games. Be sure to visit us online or see your nearest ticket booth to secure your tickets. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word EAT along with your issue and seat location.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Celtics come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Heat. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hey everyone, welcome to the 2K Sports broadcast of the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 2 coming up. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Cowboy in at the point. And for the Heat, Holmgren is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Lou Dort, then there's Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. You take a look at the Heat, hey, nobody needs to tell them that they need a bounce back after dropping Game 1.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, losing a Game 1 at home piles on a ton of pressure. But they didn't get this close to the NBA Finals just to turn around and go home. They're going to put everything they have into this game, too.
Now here's Dort. Wiggins outside. Tipped away. White with the steal. Wiggins with a steal. To the inside. Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Cowboy. The Heat making their last shot. Pass to Brown. And there's the screen. Fires Fires for three. Hits the trifecta.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
Now Holmgren. Wiggins outside, takes the three. Boston with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Quickly. Wiggins against Brown. Dort, a screen on Brown. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, he changed his shot on the approach, and it threw him off. He might have been trying to draw foul.
Here's Cowboy. Outside White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Holmgren. The three. It's hauled in by White.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Cowboy. The three is up. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Dort against White. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
With his ability to hit threes, Dort forces defenders out. In turn, that opens up the driving lanes.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Dort.
That's good from Dort.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Boston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played to the paint. Stolen by Capella. Quickly outside. Driving to the basket. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Right side White. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Cowboy. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. So it's Miami now. They trail by 1. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Number 1, Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown is second.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
Here's Holmgren. Yet to see a basket. Quickly passes to Capella. Now here's Dort. Throws it up high. White with a steal. On the break. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by White. Brown's got 5.
And Brown is lethal in the open floor. Once he has a step on you, it's over.
The three from Quickly. Nails it from 3.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Cowboy. Pass to Tatum. Rebound Miami.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim. but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Quickly outside. Releases from 15. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 7 points in the game.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to Brown. There's a screen. Fires from deep. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Boy, Holmgren, I mean, wow. Just a great feel for the game, and he's so unselfish.
Boston trailing. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Cowboy in that last game against the Heat got the job done. He dropped 24 points and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. His production helped them start off the series the way that they wanted to. We'll see if they can get another one tonight. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
For Miami, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Holmgren. Now quickly. And a nice finish on the layup. Quickly's got 11 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams. And the Celtics making a change here. Boston's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Webb in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Hero, the pass to Webb, over Bridges. Tries again. Where? Boston pulls it in. Pass to Tatum. It's rebounded by Wade.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Hero, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Cowboy. There's the triple. No good on the shot. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Ware. And the three-pointer goes. Ware's gotten his second bucket of the game. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Pass to Cowboy. And he banks in the layup. He's got 7.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Hero. Tatum pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Into the lane. Oh, Tatum gets right to the rim.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Shed. Here's Webb. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pritchard, the pass to Cowboy. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the 3.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard.
Substitution on the court.
Dort finds Capella. Back to Dort. Tatum against Holmgren. Pass to Hero. 4 on the clock. Here's Quickly. And Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Bridges is checked in. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Fires hitting the triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Here's Cowboy. He has 7. Outside, Brown lets the 3 fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Here's Quickly. Here he goes. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Now he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And the basket by Cowboy.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Quickly passes to Wiggins. Got a piece of it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Cowboy. He's got 10. A minute and a half left in the first half. Quickly from outside. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Bridges.
Celtics substitution. Number 43, James Williams.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Brown inside. Wiggins on him. White, the pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Capella. And they're pushing it up. Here's Wiggins. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Cowboy, guarded by Capella. Outside White. Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Quickly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, third team foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Emmanuel Quickly. 2.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Cowboy. 10 points for him to the right side. Outside White. Puts up a 3. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Holmgren. Still no points. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Porzingis. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the...
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for...
And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. Emmanuel Quickley with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the floor for Boston, the 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Derek White, and it's Cowboy in at the 1.
Superb concentration by Porzingis. Good at staying under control and pushing through the contact.
Now here's Quickley. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. White with it. Now Wiggins defending. White, the pass to Brown. From downtown, and it's Tatum with the 3. Tatum's got 12 points.
Oh boy, Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Dort outside. They set the pick from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Dort outside. Here's Holmgren, hounded by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Smart thinking by Tatum there. Once he got the swipe, he was locked in on going all the way.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Dort outside. To the left wing. Holmgren with it. No made baskets yet. Back to Quickley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Cowboy. Let's go with a 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And again, no good by Miami.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Brown. Tatum against Quickley. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Now Holmgren. Back to Quickley. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by White.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Good on the shot.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
It's Holmgren, high post. Tatum's there. Can they get it? Holmgren inside, hounded by Tatum. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Stolen by Quickly. And they're on the break. The teardrop. That one drops for him. Quickly's got 19 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
The three from Quickly. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Cowboy, guarded by Quickly. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 14.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Pass to Brown. Here's Cowboy. Now White. Plenty of room to knock down that one. White's got 16 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Quickly from outside. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's Cowboy. He's got 13. Here's Brown. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Ware. To the middle. Here's Hero. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Here's Cowboy. This one for 3. Monroe grabs the miss. Here's Webb, defended by Brown. Oh, he pats it down!
That is incredible.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he lobs it up to the rim. The rebound by Ware. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Hero, no good. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's Cowboy. Shot blocked. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And that one's good. Quickly.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Pritchard, the pass to Cowboy. Spins. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Hero. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat on the wing quickly. Boston pulls it in. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For three. And it's Cowboy missing. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. It's Hero on the take. Yep, that one goes. Hero's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Cowboy. Williams on the wing. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute...
Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Heat trail by 16. They've got Johnson, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Hero. It's good from in tight.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Cowboy. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Outside, Williams. Here's Pritchard. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Cowboy. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shed from the arc. Drains the triple.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
Here's Cowboy. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Cowboy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Hero, no good. Boston leading by 18. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He drops it from range.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Here's Shed. Here's Webb. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Webb's gotten 4 this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
A line change here for Miami. White, the pass to Porzingis. Now Tatum from outside the arc. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Dort outside. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Boston pulls it in. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Cowboy. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Quickly. That one's good from the corner. Quickly's got 23 points.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by White. Back to Holmgren. Uncovered. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Cowboy. Guarded by Capella. Tatum against Holmgren. White with a screen on Holmgren. Tatum from long range. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 11 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And that one's good. Quickly.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to Tatum. Down low.
Using smarts instead of just strength. Porzingis uses the fake before attacking.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Boston.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. They're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Cowboy. Launches it. Rebound Miami.
And Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And Hero excels at that pull-up. It's a shot he has worked tirelessly on.
Here's Cowboy. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Webb, defended by DeRozan. Soft touch off the glass.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Cowboy. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
He's sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. We really needed that one. You didn't like it? One game at a time. Win tonight, and the next round is in sight. We've got the momentum. Let's keep it going.
Remember, Celtics fans, we still have tickets available for upcoming home games. Please stop by your nearest ticket booth for more information. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and consider-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Celtics along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. There are still seats available for upcoming games. Visit the Celtics ticket counter to get yours today. A reminder to be here for our next giveaway, Gym Bag Day. Come out and receive a free Celtics gym bag. Don't forget, coming up is Celtics Let's Rock Men's Day.
Eastern Conference Finals action. Boy, in a 2-0 series thus far. Who will take Game 3? We're going to find out here. Live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA playoffs. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We look at the Celtics. Sitting on a 2-0 series lead, Greg, can they translate that success to victory on the road?
Well, they don't want to open that door for a comeback. They know this one will be pivotal.
So here's Miami's starting group. You've got Emmanuel Quickly. Clint Capella is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Dort in at the 2 spot. A shot by Cowboy, no good. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Miami Heat. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And the 3 ball is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's quickly missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Tatum with it. Outside, Porzingis shoots the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Porzingis breaking tendencies with that catch and shoot.
Now, here's Quickly. He's tightly guarded. It's Dort on the wing. Holmgren against Tatum. Another shot. Rebound, Boston. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Quickly looking it over. From the arc. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Cowboy. To Porzingis, just 5 on the clock. For 3, and the Celtics another 3.
Coming right back with the 3. Porzingis, I love how competitive he is.
Here's Quickly. They grab their own miss.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And Quickly drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Cowboy. Quickly covering. Pass to Tatum. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. The Heat trail by 4. Quickly with it. He has 5. Wiggins kicks to Dort. Capella the pass to Dort. Good ball movement here by the Heat. A 3. A putback. Rebound Boston. It's Brown on the wing. Misses the wing J.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than that.
Pass to Capella. Capella sends a screen for Dort. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 4. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Quickly setting the pick for Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. To Porzingis. Here's Cowboy. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Hero. Quickly with it from deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Here's Cowboy. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Tatum. Wide, a screen on Holmgren. And here's Tatum for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. The shot's good from Quickly.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Celtics making a change here. Bridges checks in. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Porzingis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Derek. For Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Cowboys subbed in for Brown. And Miami with a change here too. Wiggins is checked in. Here's Ware. 8 points for him. Webb. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the court for the Heat, they've got Wiggins. Webb out there with Hero. Then there's Wade. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
The Heat trail by 3. Wiggins outside. To the inside. Here's Webb. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Webb's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Cowboy, guarded by Webb, and that one's good. Cowboy. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here is Hero. He's got 9. High, arcing shot, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Cowboy, guarded by Webb, and that one's good. Cowboy.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside, Hero. And Pritchard pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bridges passes to Cowboy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Zingas, he's checked in for Boston. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Shed. Back to Holmgren. Ware passes to Hero. Holmgren in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Miami no good on that time either.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Tatum down low. He's covered by Hero. A shot by Cowboy, no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. We look at Cowboy, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love it.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Here's Holmgren. Scoreless thus far. Pass to quickly. Now Dort. Shot clock at 6. Capella kicks to Dort. And the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Cowboy in that last game against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with 26 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. His performance was a huge reason why they were able to walk away with a Game 2 win. We'll see how they come out tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And at 7'3", Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
The Celtics making a switch here. Bridges checks in, and Miami with a change here too. Higgins is checked in for Hero. The shot's good from quickly.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Cowboy passes to Porzingis. Count that bucket. Porzingis has got 9.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Over to the left wing. Holmgren in the post. He's against Bridges. That one goes in.
Like to see a show of strength from Holmgren, scoring through the contact.
Here's Cowboy, quickly covering. Bridges a screen on quickly. Here's Cowboy, and it's good off the back rim and in. Cowboy's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice, but he's gotten back on track here in the second.
White against Dort. Quickly the pass to Capella. Now, here's quickly. Guarded close. And the Heat, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. Out to White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Makes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 1.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Outside, Dort. .106 left now here in the second. Dort with a screen for Wiggins. Off target from outside.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Outside, Torts. Pass to Holmgren. Takes a three. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Cowboy. Bridges a screen on quickly. Here's Cowboy. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Heat shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And the free throw, no good. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Miles Bridges. The Heat trail by 4. Now, here's Quickly. 16 points for him. Miami no good on that time either. Left side, DeRozan. Pass to Cowboy. 1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Cowboy is out there with Derek White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. And that one, good. Wiggins has got the first basket of the second half here for the Heat. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Cowboy. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, White. Clock at 6. Outside, Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Cowboy. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Quickly. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the lane. A shot by Cowboy, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Brown. And it's Wiggins missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers. But maybe just a little bit more resistance.
It's good from long range.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Eric White, number 1. Second is Jason Tatum.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Dort with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Dort kicks to Capella. They need this. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number 1 reason why they're winning right now.
Now, here's Quickly. He's guarded closely. Holmgren against Tatum. Holmgren dishes to Capella and stolen by Tatum. Over in the corner, White. It's stolen by Dort. Wiggins with it, picked up by Brown. Wiggins passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Cowboy, quickly covering. Here's Cowboy. Rebound by the Heat. Quickly's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dort finds Quickly. Back to Dort. And here's Wiggins. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Cowboy, quickly covering to the middle. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Wiggins, and he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 5-point Celtic lead.
The touch? Yeah, Wiggins got it.
Here's Cowboy, 11 points in the game. Outside, White. Porzingis with a screen on Dort. And the jumper is on the mark. White's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And then for Miami, Ware's checked in. And it's Tyler Hero in for Dort. Hero on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebound Boston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Cowboy passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Capella. Porzingis can't hit. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Cowboy passes to Brown. Here's Cowboy. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Inside, here's Hero. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Cowboy. 11 points in the game. Back to Brown. The 3. Sinks the triple. Brown's got 9. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Tatum from past the arc, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Outside Hero. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And that one's good. Cowboy.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Boston leading by 12. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
For Miami, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Hero, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Pass to Cowboy. There's the triple. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wiggins outside. There's Hero with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists now tonight. Boston shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Brown outside. To the middle. Here's Cowboy. And he banks in the layup. 16 points for Cowboy. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach.
Fourth quarter. Time to get extra loud.
Check in for Boston.
No left.
The Heat trail by 21. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Monroe is out there with Webb. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Cowboy. It's blocked.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Here's Bridges. Busted. No good that time either. The Heat have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Picked away and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Cowboy. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To the inside. Here's Hero. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Boston.
Celtics leading by 21. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Cowboy.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Shoots. And another basket for Boston.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Webb. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the paint. Stolen by Hero. And here's the fast break. Here's Monroe. It's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Bridges a screen on Hero. Cowboy passes to Bridges. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Now Hero. Pass to Webb from downtown. Rebound by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Now Hero. D right on him. Lets it fly from 18. And Pritchard pulls it down. Tatum against Hero. And that one's good. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Ware. There's Hero with the three. Rebound Boston. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Heat shooting 40% from the field. Webb kicks to Hero. Pass to Shed. To halt the run. Can't hit that one. Here's Cowboy. Covered by Monroe. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Tatum. And Miami has possession. Outside, Dort. Wiggins outside. Dort with a screen for Wiggins. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Williams. Bridges finds Bryant. Beyond the arc. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Cowboys. Cowboys got 24 points. Here's Quickly. Holmgren sets the screen for Quickly. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bridges outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And now we can start talking about game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they're going to roll to their third straight victory to open up these conference finals, giving them a commanding series lead.
Yeah, a sweep seems just about inevitable right now. And with the way they've been playing here in this series, they are building a ton of momentum for the finals, especially if they can close out the sweep in Game 4.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
As to Cowboy, from outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now, here's George. Defense is right there. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Holmgren. Outside, George. Pass to Wiggins. Now, here's Holmgren. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
MP has put himself among the greats this season. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.